Back to some more Project Zomboid, and it is about to be day 20. And that means we gotta spin the wheel for another permanent modifier. So I keep the same system here, that the 4 that didn't get rolled last time stay on the wheel and a new one comes in. So the whole house alarm thing that triggered, and where I said there's going to be a second stage, that will return eventually, but for now it's not on the wheel. So we're not going to immediately escalate things 2 levels that have 2 levels, but eventually it will come back. Maybe so. I think 5 is a nice number to kind of get an overview of what is there on the table, but I could also extend this to have like 8 or 20 or whatever else, many curses on there, but I kind of like the number 5. So the place of the alarm curse has been taken over by a curse named Air Activity Detected. Well, you can kind of guess what it is. So we're playing on apocalypse settings, which means helicopter only comes once. Well, if that gets rolled, it'll come sometimes, and if it gets rolled again at some point in the future, it will come often. So these are the 3 settings for the helicopter. But let's spin, and fingers crossed we don't get out, because I really don't want to leave Fallas Lake. Hang on, I need to actually click on the website, not my streaming software. Alright. Running on fumes. Alright. And remove that one from the list. So this is going to be a modification to the settings for fuel. Various fuel settings. So first of all, I think might all be in vehicles. Let's see. So initial gas amount goes down to very low. Then I think it's got to be in worlds. Boom. Maximum gas pump amount goes down to 0.4 from 0.8. Chance of gas pumps being empty goes up now, not to 500, to 50 from 20. Now, especially for the gas amount in vehicles, this will only apply to new vehicles that we find. So anything that we've driven by will be set in. I'm assuming the same is true for gas stations. So only new gas stations that we haven't driven to or driven past by will only, like the gas station amount gets rolled when the map chunk is created for the first time. I want to say probably a little bit of one of the tamer curses, but it's still gonna hurt over time, especially with the increased chance of a gas pump being completely empty. Imagine you come to Riverside and all the gas stations are just completely dry. That would be kind of sucky. Then again, we have played, we had a run in the past in Build 41 where I played without any fuel in any gas station. Everything had to be siphoned, and it was fine. Anyway, so since we have a new curse day, that means, yes, I did spend a day off camera, and you can kind of already see a little bit what I did. First of all, sorted out the logs. Second of all, back here, I chopped down the little forest we had behind the house, and then scythed the grass there. That should regrow in like 5 days. All these trees gave me a lot of long sticks, or rather saplings, that we could carve into long sticks. So we have not only some small plant drawing racks here, but down here there is a big plant drying rack taking care of the wonderful, wonderful sunflowers. Cold outside, drying rate 0.2. Yeah, we might want to see. Well, I don't know. There's really not enough room in our little house here for a plant drying rack setup. I don't know how to best handle that. But hey, over here at least, I mean, even this is... Oh, this is done. Yeah. First set of dry basil. Even this is only at half rate because of cold. Like, we have the end of July. Shouldn't be cold. Anyway, put that stuff in there. And I guess we... Can we try that? Yes, we can. I mean, this is 90% here is really just freeing up space in the fridge so I can put the dried stuff somewhere else. And also, you know, doesn't go bad at all anymore once it's dried. Eternally preserved. So, of course, you know, the day I choose for recording, I'm gonna have fog. Great. So one thing I want to do here, you know, a bunch of racks and logs. Our sink is here. I want to get a rain collector barrel up. I just don't know where I want the stairs to go. So we can do upstairs. Oh, I need an axe. Okay. Hold that thought. I guess something like this. I don't hate that, I think. Probably out here. So that then the first roof tile is gonna line up. That's not how you use an axe. Okay. Bring the axe away. And we're gonna do a little bit of base building here then. So if we have the bad weather, we might as well do that. Which means we're gonna need some nails. Oh, hammer here. We don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used that I always have a saw on my character. But obviously, like, if you're so limited on carry weight, because you're starting with 0 strength, you're not gonna always have a saw on your character, because that would be stupid. Now, I know where my saw is. I have it in the back of the car. Did I not bring a saw over from the place? This is all the wood. This is supposed to be my tool crate. The seeds. Yeah, the electrical stuff and cigarettes. I think. I also table around a little bit. That's what I saw. Okay, I guess we gotta go out, get ourselves a new saw. Maybe we have one in the shed. Can't believe that I forgot my saw in Echo Creek. I'm feeling something way worse happening. I'm gonna have to use a wood saw. Ugh. Disgusting. Getting dirty and unclean. Just like that, we've got carpentry, and we got a whole bunch of planks with us. Let's not fall down. More tiles. I think I'm gonna go the full length of the house here. Make a little bit of a balcony thing. How many planks do I still have on me? 9 planks. Let's see. Can we get some fencing so we're not falling down? Basic wooden fence. Most importantly, near the stairs. Now see, in retrospect, I think I wish I had put the ladder like somewhere here, so it would come up in the middle of this. I don't know. I don't know. I think it looks not super terrible. Right. Now we need carpentry 5 for the good rain collectors. 3 for the bad ones. We have currently carpentry 4. Have a quick look here. First of all, let's have a quick smoke here. Maybe have some food. Maybe, yeah, look, we're 83.4. You know what? I think we deserve one of the last ice creams of the apocalypse. Make us happy again. Still not gonna cause our weight to go back up. A quick check here. We don't have carpentry 3. Kinda makes me want to go back to the survivor house. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab a bunch of tomatoes for the road. And we're gonna grab our 2 cage traps. I forgot to pick the other ones up. Depending on how things look, maybe we wanna head up there. Actually, I wanna do a quick tour around the turkeys for a little bit of animal XP, and you know, just building the bond with the animals. And then we'll find us a nice place for the traps. Yep. Okay. So the magical number for distance from the place where you sleep is 75 tiles, which I think this should be more than. Yeah, I think that's definitely more than 75 tiles. I have no idea if farmland forest is a good or a bad spot. It has forest in the name, and forest is usually the best spot for trapping. Who knows? Good news is that it's like super open here, easy to see. potato in there. We need to switch to the club hammer because we're still on track to get our 20 looted weapon kills. Oh, whatever. Kills with 20 looted weapons in. And it looks like the fog is clearing up. What a timing. What a timing. Let's head back to the bookstore, see how things look over there. Some work to do here. It's fully cleared up, and it's not even lunchtime yet. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Not used to good weather. There's the club hammer. I think the blood knife's actually the last. Well, kind of last looted weapon. So much for that. So technically, we had the red pen. Not necessarily. Oh, look at that paring knife. Not necessarily mightier than the sword, unless you have some really shitty swords. Paring knife equipped. Get that thing onto that corpse. Need to probably make a list or something which looted weapons we've used so far, because we're kind of losing a little bit track. Certainly getting our short blade skill up there. Amazingly durable, that's this thing. Let me actually get that black pen primary. Club hammer head is worn, but I think if we just use it for mining mineral deposits. I'm not sure if they lose durability from that. Not sure what I expected to find in the newspaper stands, except the newspapers. Even the right ones. Good attack speed. Come this way. Yeah, there's no way this knife's gonna be enough for both of them. Back to the shovel. What's that? Let's do a quick. Let's make a quick list. We can do that on the map here. Yeah, just add a list here. We had kitchen knife. I think I need to add like this. Then we had a hockey stick. Broken hockey stick. And the bread knife. Knife. And then pencil, pen. I want to say, like, as I initially said, I think last episode when we were fighting with the pencil, it probably doesn't count because they break that quickly. I'd say, let's have all pencils and pen that we find over the course of this curse. Let's count them together. So we at least get a count of 1. So yeah. So for now we're back to fighting with our regular weapons just because we ran out of looted weapons, but that still means the curse is still active and we need to keep doing this. Keep fighting with the looted weapons until we have used up 20 weapons. And obviously with looted weapons, I mean looted from zombies, right? Not stuff we find in the house here. Nice amount of bookshelves in here. The books that are not grayed out. Like, yay, first aid. Blade is always a good find. Did I fill up my water today? Yeah. We're gonna grab the bucket. More buckets is always nice. Oh, the pie is getting stale. Sad. This is the door leading to the outside. We're just gonna... warning, so we can repair that with a file. It's the Molotov cocktail. And smoke bombs. That's a long-range remote controller. we definitely taken that with us. Next, okay, I'm just gonna help with the task of getting our rain barrels up. Baseball. Yeah, this is grayed out, but it doesn't have a check mark. This is a check mark, but isn't grayed out. Like weapon schematics are weird, man. This is the weirdest recipe anyway. Like modern blacksmithing at home. Teaches simple forge, construct advanced forge. Everybody can do that from the get-go. Like you don't need a thing for that. For completeness, I'm gonna read it, but I'm gonna leave it here on protest. Okay. Super over encumbered. Double checking here because I know the moment I saw the how to use generators magazine, I was like, yeah, I'm out. No, I think we picked everything up. Wait, we still have the broken pen on us. And the broken pairing on it. No, hang on. Why are we putting stuff on the ground here? Nails, this. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh. That was weird. Weird game lag there. I'm not sure what's up with the game lately. We kinda, as long as we can use our proper weapon, let's clear some zombies out here. The more we can clean up the streets, the better. It's our long-term goal anyway, right? To completely empty out the town. This guy has something stuck in him. I think I saw something. No, maybe not. This car repair shop. That's back roads. Oh, looks like we found a new weapon. We also got our first friend here. We're not doing that. We're not doing that then. I thought I used letter openers in the past, and I kind of have them as not that bad in my memory, but not sure that's what I would use to describe this experience just now. Alright. So anyway, this police station triggered a house alarm. Well, was it the police station or was it this little building that I'm in here now? See what we can find. I just want to say, I think it was this building. I don't think it was actually the police station. I think all the zombies were here, in this corner, not so much in the back. This then? Convenience store? Pharmacy? Strong pharmacy vibes. I actually want to get a bunch of plastic bottles. Reason being, I mentioned this vegetable oil recipe where we can make veggie oil out of some of the herbs that we harvested, and for that you need, which kind of makes sense, a plastic bottle to actually fill it into. Which, interestingly, on the vanilla veggie oil recipe, you don't need that. Yeah, no. Does not seem like a good deal. I know that neighborhood. You never know when you need a couple extra. One second I thought both doors were leading into this room. I'm like, this doesn't seem safe. Alright. I wanna load all that crap. And let's see what else we hit up. Probably try to get into the police station. We haven't been in this house. There's also like this grocery store we haven't been in. Lots to do, lots to do. I completely forgot that we have scissors in our to-be-used weapon category. I hope the gods of Nox are gonna be forgiving that I didn't immediately switch to the scissors and actually used my shovel here. I promise to be better about it. So much for the scissors. You can keep them. think that was a looted clawhammer. Let's make sure to put that away. Let's keep track. Let's keep track of things. Add notes. Eight. Only 8 weapons so far. Yeah, maybe this should have been a... I always want to say dark event. It should have been a curse that can only happen later in the playthrough. And there's a higher chance of weapons and zombies. Yeah, pen. You know what? The red one was really good last time. The black one, not so much. As they say, once you go red, you don't go black again. That was an embarrassment for all red pants. I do like a good old one shot in between though. I'm not even seeing any weapons on any of them. There's the tension. Immediately paying the price for not taking a rest at all here. Just because I killed few zombies doesn't mean I'm not out of breath from stabbing with a pen 20 times. Okay, I'll just jump here over the fence. Gives me a little bit of warning when anyone comes closer. Quick check for any keys on the ground. Yeah, we gotta, at some point, grab one of those campers. To try. Knew the risk of the car alarm, but I had to try. Let's check out the police station. Surprisingly quiet. Then again, if there was that house alarm right next door, then I wonder where all the police station zombies went. Police duffel bag filled with weapons. Take those nightsticks. More on the long blast game, right? Yeah. Always happy for welding torches. What's that? For a completely empty police station so far. You know, self-service looting place. All you can loot. Of 2 people in bed. Elite up here. Open lunch bag. Donuts. Fresh. Go for it. I think this door just leads out on the roof. Well, I guess we're not having the key for that police car, that police cruiser in here. Well, actually, I've not been back in here. No, that's just the cells. Let's do a quick map check. Boom, boom, boom. Been there, done that. Been in this part. I guess we can remark this off now. Probably wanna. So, probably off camera, I'm gonna do a safety sweep through the book site section of that survivor house one more time, just to make sure I didn't leave anything remotely or not remotely useful behind. Turns out, I think the double house alarm we had here really early pulled a lot of zombies south, so we had a lot of action back there, and now here further up, smooth sailing. I don't want to jinx it. I like how we're like poking her across the parking lot with that. Turned into a crawler. The worst fate for me. This is the exciting Zomboid combat that I sign up for. So I'm biting my ankles there. Not getting any of these fancy jaw stabs though. So what's happening in here? First of all, no alarm. It's like all fruits and vegetables, eh? Yeah, lots of rotten stuff. I guess the only question is if this is worth Checking for vehicle keys. So there's a zombie there. Not keeping my hopes up. If we really wanted to get compost, a lot of compostable material here. Might wanna, you know, equip a new quote-unquote weapon. Oh, we're at the farming and rural supply store. Look, I gotta check. I gotta check. There's a, what is it? Another letter opener? And I'm hearing at least 2 zombies smacking the windows. So we're waiting for them to come out. What about America? America. The gun shop. Also closed. What about this vehicle? Hang on. I can do this all day, and I probably have to. You're a letter now, because I'm opening you. Oh, you smacked the window, and now you're like, okay, door's next. Proper weapon, you can definitely attack diagonally through the window to somebody who's at the door. Get some light in there. For the warehouse next door. I'm not sure that's helpful. Actually, we probably should go one-handed. Have a quick look here if there's anything useful. I wanna know the sunflower growing season. It says I already have them. Go picking it up. We're all about those sunflowers now. mean, we are about to get into August, so maybe it's worth checking in the menu if there's anything worth planting in August. And then coming back for some of those seeds. Very identical loot contents some of these crates have. Flashlight, eventually useful. We can use the magnesium fire starter for smoking. Fishing hooks into this tackle box, and then we take that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Then we take it for some organization for our potential fishing gear. Oops. Yes, that's the rural supply store taken care of. So this is all one building. They're all physically connected. We got the key to the produce warehouse, which also opens the gun store. Wow. Interesting. A lot of propane that we need to get in here. And then smack in these... Oh no, we should have the key then also for that door. Bunch of welding torches. I don't think I have a welding mask. And I don't remember seeing one in any of the places we looted today. So we got really far away from our vehicle. I don't usually tend to do that. Always say, "Oh, this is my lifeline. I gotta stay close to the car." Also, so that the graphics doesn't glitch out again when we get too far away. We're not tired yet, you know, and kind of for completion reasons. I wanna check out the laundry. Would really smoke earlier and not always wait to get sad, because then now we always also have to do something to stop being sad. Loot another bucket. Could have been carpentry free. Actually, give me the mop. We can use that to clean out our chicken hutch, turkey hutch. Who needs a sink to wash their hands? Eh? That's the spirit. I'm gonna empty this out here a little bit to get our weight under control. Cinnamon roll doesn't even give me happiness. What cinnamon roll is that? Would you look at that? Cigarettes and a key. I mean, the rule still stands, yeah? That vehicle dashboard glove boxes are really great place to find cigarettes. Did I ever try to get into you? Maybe. Really about time to head back to base. Looking on whether or not any of the sunflowers need to be harvested. No, that's ready for harvest, and these ones are still not also ready for harvest. I thought like the not so bright green ones would be the blooming. Maybe it's a little bit harder to tell when it's literally middle of the night. You can't really see the flowers and the details. Alright, I'm gonna head back to base. Do some character maintenance, and then we'll see how things look in the morning. We finished last night the electrical book that we have, electrical 1, so we can now finally wonder where our screwdriver is. Surely the screwdriver I keep in the back of the car, right? Obviously in the tools. How's there no screwdriver in here? You see, there it is. Oh yeah, it's in the car tools stuff. Because jack, wrench, tire, and screwdriver is like the 4 things you need to work on cars. Makes a lot of sense. Watches. I don't think there's anything else. Anything else to disassemble? No. Start the day with a good old disassembling. Yeah, sure. Regular flashlights can go. Good flashlights cannot go. Digital watches. I'm trying to make flashlight happen. It's not gonna happen. Do we have CD players? CD player. On the right side, that gives us a whole bunch of electrical. pieces. Half a level. I'm so happy we found the generator magazine. I did not want to chase that all day long. Even though I thought I would have been almost consistently collecting watches, right? It's just not enough. It is just not enough. Okay, next up. Not sure if I mentioned, we're gonna do a little bit of base day here and for the second part of the episode. Well, I guess we can find out here if I have... I do not have a file. Maybe I have it in the shed in the back. I should have really... Maybe we do that. Get all the tools from the back shed. Put it in the front, where I'm usually looking for tools. Just grab everything. Almost that. Well, still no file. So I guess we either use the hacksaw and it might break, or we use a regular saw and might break internally. Stuff goes here. Stuff goes here. All the tools. Technically, hand fog is not really a tool, is it? Crash. It's full? Yeah, that's full. Okay. Actually, just keep the planks. So, it's raining. Thought, you know, while it's raining, let's get those rain collectors up, even if it's the small one. At least we have some water, in case the water stops being active. And the wood saw that I dropped on the ground over there. You know what? We're just gonna sit here. Saw logs. 40 logs. Let's go. These little round log or plank piles. That was half a level of carpentry. Okay, that's not bad. Go up here. The favorites get on. Defense. Yeah, it's looking kind of shitty, but at least it's looking evenly shitty on all sides, right? Is there anything we can reasonably build? Get the remaining 500 XP, so I can immediately pop in the better ring collectors. Kinda. Know what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the wooden floors, build ourselves a little floor here, a little path. Past our little balcony to the smithy area in the back. Partially so I can drive it without driving over grass, and partially so that it doesn't grow in any stuff when vegetation kicks in. Although I think as I usually do, I've really set a delayed setting for the vegetation. Yeah, if we ever need to unload something at the smithy, we can do this. Over here. Run. Next. The sink being there, so that means we have 3 potential spots that we can connect to that sink. Beautiful. Anything else I want to build? I forgot to smoke again. How do smokers even do that? I would constantly forget. I guess we might as well finish this floor here. Oh, nail. I can't build. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I brought 2 boxes with us from Echo, and then we found one more so far while looting here. Then again, we're not too far away from the tool store. It's the next big target. Well, I guess, and the VHS store. Yeah, all right, good enough here. And now drop the nails back in here. Tomato, and then have a little rest. Maybe even eat something happy making. What do you have left? Fudge pop? Assuming you are done. Yeah. We're also done already. It's going way faster than I thought it would. I'm not sure if you can try the comfrey. This we could turn into the seed paste thing. Yeah, we can try comfrey. Okay. Let's grab frozen tomato. And we'll do a quick trip to the traps. How's this going along? Was, but it's gonna be probably longer than that. Oh, traps got something. The pet dying of first female raccoon. I can't stop raising raccoons again. And again, we're also not hurting for animals right now, for food at the moment. Baby rabbit. Why did I even start trapping? I knew this would happen. That's what always happens. See if we can make it. Interesting how they're staying on that side of the fence the whole time. I don't want it. Yeah. Power leveling our animal care. Well, I mean, this was not a bad day. I think it's our time. Put on my reading glasses and keep reading here in the blacksmithing book. Although before we do that, let's check what the situation is here. I would say, outside of seeds, this has been cleared. We've been in this laundromat. So actually, this marking is wrong. I don't think we've been in the grocery. This is the pawn shop that's barricaded. the former pawn shop, basically. And then this grocery store on the other part of the building, which we've not been into yet. We've been in the bar. So let's take a quick look what's ahead of us. We have... I can do it. We have... This should be the tool store. That's where the tool store has always been. And then... Well, okay, we know that this is the gas station. And I guess this here is the VHS store where we could get some knowledge or some ideas, some light bulbs going up besides a head. Up here is the school. Maybe instead of this house. Yeah, that's my place. Main Street looked reasonable. I kind of think I wanna keep pushing up the Main Street in the next couple of days, just so that if we want to go fill up on gas, that's just a drive straight down Main Street. Back here is a big industrial area, various warehouses, various specialized buildings, also interesting to see. And obviously, we haven't seen all of the city yet, so I kind of want to do a little more scouting for potential barricaded buildings, because I have to say, especially this one, but also this one, they've been really nice, the barricaded buildings. Feels way better than during the Unstable, where I almost thought that survivor houses were not worth it anymore. Either way, all of this will have to wait until next time. I'm thinking, if it stays raining here, we'll probably just do one more off-camera day in between episodes here again, where I'll just muck around at the base, do some more drawing, do some more reading, the usual kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll see what we do in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.